हेलो एवरीवन। गुड आफ्टरनून एवरीवन। कैसे हो आप लोग सब लोग? आवाज़ आ रही है मेरी आप लोग सबको? आ रही है तो ओके लिखना कमेंट्स में। देन लेट्स वेट फॉर द फ्यू मिनट्स, लेट्स एवरीवन join the webinar, then we will start. हाय प्रतीक, आवाज़ आ रही है ना मेरी? हेलो। हाय, हेलो एवरीवन। Okay, so like everyone is just joining now. We will just start in few minutes. So yes, like 11 people have joined the webinar. Okay, then we are good to go. So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Atta Kumar, and I'm part of that little business team at SBI Securities. I'd like to welcome you all in today's webinar. So, as you can see, the today's webinar title is Mutual Fund Walkthrough in SBI Securities App. So, this session is designed to provide you with a comprehensive overview of SBI Securities App and guide you through its features with a special focus on mutual funds. So, whether you are new to investing, curious about how our app works, or interested in starting your mutual fund journey with us, this webinar is tailored for you. So, for the first few minutes, as you can see our app, I've just logged in into our app. So, we will be walking through our SBI Securities app for the whole time. And starting right from the login screen, you will be seeing this watchlist section. So, I will introduce you to the different sections and highlight some newly added features that can assist you in making informed investment decisions. After that, we will shift our focus to mutual funds. So, explaining what they are, why they are a smart investment choice, and how can you use the app to select and invest in them. So, by the end of this session, we will have a decent understanding to how to navigate the app, what are the different investment opportunities you will be seeing through the research ideas, and what all the different stocks that you can view for your everyday basis and where you can see. So we will navigate the app and take your first steps to investing. So let's get started. So as you can see on your screen, I was just logged in to our app. This is the watchlist screen that you will be first at the time of opening the app. So I will be just showing you first whatever you are watching on the watch list. First, I will introduce you to each and everything that you will be seeing on this page. So when you are logging to the SSL app, look at the bottom of your screen. You will be seeing five different sections, which is namely Explore, Watchlist, Portfolio, Orders, and Invest. So these are like your control buttons to navigate the app. Think of them as a toolkit for managing your investments. Whether it's a finding new opportunities, tracking your stocks, or investing in mutual funds, here is each one does. So first we will be watching through the Explore section. So this is your gateway to research ideas and market trends and ready-made investment opportunities. It's where you can discover what's happening in the market and what's happening around everything, that what how the stocks are performing in the market, what is the current market scenario, which are the trending stocks. We will be defining this more in detail further. Let's just explain what all is there on the screen, and let's now is the watchlist section that you will be opening at the time of login. So this watchlist section is to help you to create and customize your own personal watchlist to trade stocks and indices. So here you can see that you can add anything you are interested in monitoring here. And again, you can see on the portfolio page shows your investment performance, including stocks and mutual fund. It's a snapshot of how your money is going. So after that, there is order section. This is a history of your placed, executed, and cancelled orders. This help you tracks all your transaction that you did previously and you will be doing. So here you can see all the orders. I have not placed anything, that's why it's showing blank. So after that, there is this invest section. This is a quick access to your our product that we are offering, such as the IPOs, mutual fund, bonds, NPS, and more. So it's where you can find and start investing. So I will be discussing this section more in detail further. So let's first start with the watch list section. So This is where you keep all your tabs on stocks you are interested in. You will see tabs like Nifty 50. This is the top 50 companies in India. You can also create your own watch list. Like, see, I've created an automobile watch list of my own. So here you can see the edit button, and you can just name your stock watch list by one. So like the automobile, I can just name my watch list like Aditya Automobile. So this is the watchlist that I created. So I can just rename by anything. So if you work, you can see Aditya Automobile watchlist has been created, and these are the stocks that I've recently added. So you can also see on the top right corner of the screen, there is a bell icon. It is a notification center. So it's where all the notifications that we are sending, let it be related to market or any personal alerts or tips to improving your trading experience. So it's like a assistant keeping you in a loop. After that, at the top of the app screen, you will notice two downward arrows. You can see that, and once you click that, you can see the Nifty 50, Sensex, and the Bank Nifty how they are performing right now. So this indices act as indicators of the Indian stock market overall performance, helping you understand whether the market is rising or falling. So let's break it down further. So the Nifty 50, you can see that this index tracks the performance of the top 50 companies listed on the National Stock Exchange, namely NSE. These are some of the India's biggest and most actively traded companies, representing various sectors like banking, IT, manufacturing, and many more. After that, there's Sensex, which is short now name. Actually, it is sensitive index. This tracks 30 of the largest and most established companies on the BSE. It's a key measure of how India's biggest firms are doing. After that, we have Bank Nifty. This index focuses on banking sector, tracking the top banking stocks on NSE. It's particularly useful if you are interested in how banks are performing and financial institutions are actually performing in the market. So by keeping an eye on these indices, you can have a sense of a market trends, how it is performing in every situation the market is performing, and decide the best time to invest or wait. So let's move on to the portfolio section. So this is my portfolio section. As you can see, we will be discussing around what are the things you can see this. So this is your go-to place for a comprehensive overview of how your investments are performing. It's designed to give a clear and organized snapshot of your financial health within that. So as you can see, there is portfolio value return. So this is the current market value of all your investment combined. Simply put, it's what your entire portfolio, stocks, mutual fund, and other assets would be worth if you sold everything right now. It reflects real-time market prices, giving you an up-to-date picture of your wealth. After that, you can see below your portfolio value, there is written investment value. So this is the total amount of money you have invested. It's the sum of all the funds you have put into purchasing stocks, mutual funds, or other products, excluding any gains or losses. Think of it as a initial outlay or cost basis. After that, below you can see the P&L return, unrealized P&L, today's P&L. So unrealized P&L is basically represent the profit or loss on investments you currently hold. It's called unrealized because you haven't sold these assets yet. So the gain or loss exists only on paper. For instance, if you buy a stock for 100, let's say, and it's now worth 120, your unrealized profit is 20 then. So this is what unrealized P&L actually mean. Today's P&L shows the profit or losses or your investments for the current trading day. It tracks how your portfolio has performed since the market opened today, helping you monitor daily performance. So, and below you can see that after that we can see you have invested in equity, have invested in mutual fund, and after that you see in the demat balance you can see the stocks, equity, and MF return. So this section of equity just tells you list of all the shares or you own. For each stock you will see its current market value, the quantity of shares you hold, and its performance typically shown as a percentage. So you can see I have bought Bellrise, PNB, R Power with a percentage return of how much it is going up right now. So Bellrise is 3.07, PNB is 2.45, and R Power is 3.05. After that, you have MF. Here you will see the mutual fund units you have invested in along with their current NAV, the price per unit, and how each fund is performing. Then we have unsettled stocks. These stocks you have recently bought or sold, but the transaction haven't fully settled yet. So this is what unsettled stocks mean. In India, for example, stock traders trade settle in T plus 1 days, the next trading day, which we say T plus 1 days. So these stocks are still in process and will be being transferred after the trading days open. So I don't have any orders like this, so it is empty. So basically, this portfolio section that you see acts as a financial report card showing you the both the bigger picture of our portfolio and the details of how your money is currently working with the market. So next we have is the invest section. Yeah, the invest section is where you can explore and start investing in a variety of financial products. It is designed to offer something for everyone, no matter your goals or experience level. So here we can see that I will just break down it a bit. So we have IPOs right here. So these are IPOs. You also know that initial public offerings, the full form what is. So these allow you to invest in companies that are going public for the very first time. You can see the ongoing IPOs that are going on and the upcoming ones also and the recently listed ones. So in the stock exchange. So here you can just have a brief overview of how the IPOs, and if you want to invest in any other IPOs or just waiting of any IPOs, you can just see here. After that, we have I opened okay. So I have mutual fund here. It is a way to pool your money with others. Just a short example of I'm saying, and in that something related to experts to invest in. It is a mix of assets. So I will just not cover it right now. I will just have a brief understanding of how it is working. I will just talk about this in later stage. Now we have NPS. So it stands for National Pension Scheme. It is a government-supported retirement plan where you can save over time to build a fund or your post-retirement years. So it's a great long-term option. Next, we have you can see in the other products we have ETFs. So it stands for exchange traded funds. These are the funds that track an index like Nifty 50 trades on stock exchanges like stocks. They are a simple way to invest in a broad market segment. Then we have bonds. Bonds are like loans you give to the companies for or the government in exchange for regular interest payments. So they are a stable and fixed income option. Then we have NCDs. These are non-convertible debentures similar to bonds, but they can't be converted into company shares. They offer a fixed returns over a set of period. Then we have 5 4 bonds. Then we have small case, which is a pre-made portfolios of stocks based on the themes like technology or healthcare. It's a way to invest in a group of stocks with a single click. So you will just find all the small cases right up here in the invest section. So overall, I just wanted to discuss and that this section brings all these options together, which will make you simple to choose what fits your financial plan. Next, I will be discussing about the portfolio section. So no, not the portfolio. I will just discussing about your. We are done with that. We will be heading towards profile, the profile of you. So as you can see, you will be seeing three arrows pointing on the top left corner. So once you click on those, this open your profile section where you can manage your account and access useful tools. Here's what you find. First thing that you will be seeing is the your name, your client ID, and the total funds available in your account are displayed. And you can also add and withdraw funds as you needed. And we have then limits. This shows how much money you can use for trading or investing. It includes your available cash and any additional limits provided based on your holdings or margins. Then we you can also pledge stocks. If you own stocks, you can use them as a collateral, sorry, to borrow funds or for more trading. For example, pledging a stock worth 10,000 might give you an extra buying power. So I'm not going depth in that. Just I'm showing how what are these in the profile section. Then we have quick links. These have the access tools like Option Arena, which is a platform for trading derivatives such as in future and options. Next, we can see that these all things I've discussed earlier, the IPO and mutual fund. I will be beaming down them afterwards. So you can see that in the quick links, there is an idea section. So you might be curious about what this idea section basically means because there is nothing written a product like MF or IPO or anything other. So once you click on this idea section, so this section is basically our research team shares recommendations like pick of the week, a top stock to consider, or rock stars of quarter results, which is basically companies with strong earnings. So it's a expert guidance given our research team at your fingertips that you can explore in this research section. So this you can see there's a lot of stocks like pick of the week is also there. Stocks that you can do in margin also written higher the in the above stock. So these are the things that you can go through when in everyday basis. So after that, let's dive into a stock. Let's say this is the stock. I'm just clicking Siam Medicals, and so as you can see you will land here after you click here. So this page displays the stock's current price and its value on the NSE and BSE. As you can see, NSE and BSE is there. So you will also notice two handy icons that can help you monitor and manage the stock. You can see a one bell icon on the top right corner. So once you click on this feature, this let you custom alerts for the stock, keeping you informed about significant changes without needing to watch the market for constantly for the whole time. So here's what you can do. You can do the price change, get notified when the stock price crosses a specific threshold, like if it drops below 100 or rises above 150, you can act quickly as you will notified of that. Then we have percentage change set of it is a set of alerts for when the stock's price movements moves for by a certain percentage in a day, such as 5% increases or decreases, which might signal a trend. Then we have high and low. These are the 52-week high and lows. You will receive a notification when the stock hits its highest or lowest price in the past year. This is a key indicator of its performance stage. So after that, we have volume spikes. So volume spikes, if you just trigger this alert, you will be alerted when trading volume, the number of shares traded, surges past a set limit, hinting unusual activity or a market interest. So this is all about the alert section. So these alerts are basically to ensure you that you stay proactive, delivering real-time updates tailored to your preferences. So after that, you will be seeing on the top right corner, there's a plus sign added over there. So when you click on that, it will just add you to the stock that you want on your specific watches that you want. And I've already explained this, so I won't be going deeper in that. So let's move on to the stock page. So in this stock page, if you are trading for the very first time or viewing this, you can see that what all the things are written, like what are overview, what are returns and volume. So you might be not be knowing, or you might be curious about what are things like what is market depth, what are. So I will be reviewing every and each and every one by one. So let's first move into market depth. So market depth shows how many buyers and sellers are active at different prices, helping you understand demand and supply. Then we have view charts option. It is a graph of the stock price over time, daily, weekly, and monthly. So you can spot the trends here, how the stock is performing over time and also on the real time basis in the market hours. Then below you can see 52-week high lows, the highest and lowest price of the stock hit in the past year, giving you an idea of its range. Then we have returns and volume. This tracks how much the stock has gained or lost over a period like 1 month, 6 months, or 1 year. So it's a quick way to check performance of the stock. Then we have financial numbers like revenue, profit, and earnings per share, which is called EPS, and that reveal the company's financial health. Then we have the technicals tools like moving averages or any other things like RSI, relative strength index, to predict the price movement based on the historical data. So you will be able to make decision by just reviewing all of these one by one. And then we have sharing holding pattern. As you can see for this stock, this shows who owns the stock, like the promoters, founders, the institutions like mutual funds or retail investors like you. It indicates the confidence levels, and you can also see how the stock is performing and how the promoter and the sharing holder pattern of the stock is. Then we have the bulk block, then the news events thing. So these are the, as you can also see, these are about the stock and how the company is performing, such as the earnings reports or the new projects which can affect its price. So overview, I just wanted to discuss with you that these tools will give you everything that you need to decide if a stock is worth investing in or not. So addition, let's move on to, if you want to, let's say you want to purchase the stock, like you were saying that yeah, this is a good thing that we need to do. Then you want to purchase it. Let's move on to buying it. So on the buy page, I will just give you a basic understanding of, if you come to this page, so you might be wanted to know what is this NSE and BSE, what is buy, sell, SIP, what is product intraday emerging cover, then quantity, price. So I will be discussing this with you right now. So as you can see, for this SIAM stock, the you can toggle between the exchanges BSE and NSE that you want to place a order with. Then you have buy, sell, and SIP. Buy is to purchase the share, sell is to existing holdings, sell your existing holdings. SIP is to invest in the stock regularly, monthly, like the SIPs that we do, like in mutual funds. Then we have this product return, product which comprises of delivery, intraday margin, and cover. So delivery is like you pay in full and shares are added to your demat. Best for long-term investment is for intraday, buy and sell within the same day. It is a bit riskier, but square off required before the market closes that you need to keep in mind. Imagine is that buy with a part of payment, hold for a few days of margin product, but also there will some charges of interest that you will be charged after 23 days, though I'm not going further in that. Then we have cover. This is the intraday with stop loss protection, slightly advanced for active traders who are active trading. Then we have quantity. Quantity is the number of shares you want to buy, and if you just click on price, you will just have this price is what the price at which you want to place the order, and this is the tick mark of market price. So this tick is this help you to order at current market rate instead of a fixed limit. After that, after setting all of this, like the quantity and the price, you will see this validity thing, the day and the IOC. So the day is the order stays active till the market closes, and the IOC, the full form of this is immediate or cancel. So the order that you will placing will execute instantly or gets cancelled if not matched by whatever amount you are clicking. Disclosed quantity mean you can choose to show only a part of your total order quantity to the market. For example, if you are buying 500 shares, so you can disclose only 100 shares. Useful, which is very useful for the large trades if anyone does. Stop loss trigger price is basically a set of price below your price that you will buying to minimize your losses. For example, if you buy a stock, let's say if you buy a stock at 100 and set a stop loss at 70, then shares will be auto sold if the price drops the below 70 level. So this is what you will be seeing on the buy page. I will just move back to our profile section from where we came right now. So below this, you will be seeing a help and support option. So here under help and support profile, you will find the resources like the contact us. So here you will be finding the your uh, assigned relationship manager names, email ID, and their phone number. So there are so answer questions that you might be having in your mind, like, or if you are not understanding, or if you are trading or investing with it. And at that time you might be having any question like, I want to do this, but I'm not able to do because I don't have the information right, or you want to just have a assist with you, then you can just contact your research manager with that. So this is the number that you will be seeing your research manager have, then the email ID and the callers option. After that, this is the, and below, beside this contact, as you can see the refer. It's a program where you can invite your friends or family to join SBI Securities and open an account with us. If they sign and up invest, you can have the rewards like cash bonuses or any other. You can see the tier. You can mark that. So after that, we have this rate as option. So you can just share the feedback for the app, how you are seeing. So now we are done with this. So below that, you can see the various links to our social media handles. So at the bottom, you can see the social media channels like X, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Following us offers several benefits like you will be having lots of opportunity of learning, like watching videos or read posts to understand investment basics and advanced strategies. Very good for the newcomers and also for the advanced level traders or investors. Then you can also get market updates, regular market updates, real-time news, and insights about what's actually happening in the financial world, and also about latest app updates or features that we are currently going on or we have right now with our SSL app. And also, it is just as an engagement platform. It will help you also to connect with any investors, stay informed about our post and our monthly webinars that we do. So you will be able to join that on timely. So these are the social media things that you can do. So on the profile section, you will be seeing the quick links like stocks, FNO, and the mutual fund, which will I will discussing further. So in this, you can see this option arena thing. So it is a specialized platform for trading in derivatives. It provides tool like option chains, list of available contracts, strategies, and analytics to help you trade in future options confidently. So this is a handy socket to key investment areas and advanced trading tools. So after that, more in offerings you can see there is IPOs, bonds, NPS, insurance, small case, and SBI realty. So it's everything you need to diversify your investments. Next, we have the report section. So this report section is where you can monitor your investment performance. So here is what each report says. As you can see, booked PNL, profits, this profit or loss you have made, the capital gain and loss, gain or losses from your investments, useful for tax calculations, and you can see the mandate status. It just tracks your SIP investment plan and approval for mutual fund. I will be reviewing this further in the webinar. And you have other reports like borrowed funds, share projections, and etc. So let's now move ahead to other section. There is the explore now section. So explore now is your starting point for finding investment ideas. So here's what it includes. So you can see that you can just choose here as you open the app in a day at 9:30 or any other time. So you can just predict on what is the Nifty 50, how it is going to move on the Nifty 50 or the Sensex or anything. So you can just click on this, then you will have some research recommendations on how the market is if going to bullish and in which stocks you can just have your count on that. You can just mark this thing further. After that, we have most bought section. So this is a recently added feature on SBI Securities app. So this basically tells us the top stocks SBI Securities clients bought on the last trading day. It highlights among it is a very interesting part for the among investors as they can just review every day what all others are buying on the previous trading day. This will able to give you a overview of how the investment decisions are being made by other traders or investors. Next, we have recommendations. So these you can see the stocks grouped by price ranges like 100, to 250, 250 to 500, and more than 500. So it will just give you a understanding of if your budget is a bit lower, if you want to just start with 100 or anything like, so you can see our research recommendations here. It's like in 100 what stock you want to buy and the potential profit you will be expecting in the future. This is also a pick of the day stock in the below 100 price. These are the stock that is on the rising stars also. In the below, you can see the name, like the pick of the day. So it is a pick of the day for in our SBI Securities for today. 100 and 250 and so on. You can just browse it all on the view all section in the research ideas. Moving further, we can see the sector wise stocks. So these help you to browse to industries like banking, auto, FMCG sector, software, healthcare, capital goods, and there are many more sectors that you can just view. So you if you are curious about a news about a specific sector that you want to invest in, suppose like you heard something about banks, yeah, in banking sector this is the change that is going to happen, or any news you got from RBI or any financial sector, then you can browse all the stocks that you can browse and you want to invest in. You can see everything, and same goes with auto, Bajaj Auto, everything is there. And same goes for FMCG sector, for a software sector, everything from Excel Tech, everything is there. So this is about the sector-wise stocks that you can view from here. So for moving further, you can see this. This is a MF basket. As I want to inform you that this is a, as you can see achieve your dream iPhone. Start investing today on goals with minimum investment of 5,000. So these are basically basket. These are predefined mutual fund portfolios for goals like buying a car, if you want to save for marriage savings, or for your if you are planning for post retirement, or you want to travel further abroad anywhere in the world, or you are planning to buy a house at a certain age, or you are looking for any further education or your child education. So these are the personalized baskets that are being made for each and every goals. And if you want to save taxes and also want to invest in mutual fund, then this is the best option that you have. So as you can see, if you view like if you want to buy a dream car, then you can see the MF basket, all-in-one basket, diversify with SBI. So these are basket young guns. For marriage savings, we have Subaram Grow with SBI. So you can invest in this because these are curated baskets made by our experts. So you can just go through every each on every them. And here are the IPOs which are already ongoing and the recently listed ones that you can have a tap on every day if you are more into IPOs and want to invest in those. Moving further, we have in explore section we have stocks. So stocks is under the explore section, as you can see. It is a so on the first thing that you will see on this is the portfolio summary. This is a quick look at your investment, including today's profit, loss, and the unrealized gains. And for moving further, you have this trending stock. This is also a popular thing in the market that is currently going on. So whatever stock that are trending in the market, all are listed all over here. So you can just go through each one of them, and as I've already explained each and every features of these stocks, how you can just make your informed decision makings and help you invest in a much better manner. Then moving further, we have the market movers. So this is also a newly added feature in our SSL app. So as you can see, you can have a list of top gainers, top losers, 52-week high, 52-week lows. So every stock that are gaining today, you can just see today. Like you can see every stock is here in the plus, in top losers, everything in the minus. Stocks that are 52-week are going on the 52-week high, and same goes with this also 52-week low. All of these help you to invest, as you can see, in a better manner and help you to make decisions among these also. So moving further ahead, so this is also an interesting feature that also got recently added. So our whole SSL app was revamped. So you can, as that's why I'm just saying that this is being a new feature that is, but that was not there previously, but now it is added in your app. So this is a heat map section. You can see this is a detailed heat map that you can see the different indices that are showing up like Nifty 50, Sensex, Bank Nifty, and many more. In this consists of all the stocks that are moving upwards and downwards. So bill on the bottom part of this heat map, you can see, and you can just, this is a customizable thing that you can just click on. Like I will be just clicking on this, like the stocks that are moved from 0 to 2% today. So you will see all the stocks that are moved between 0 to 2%. The stocks that you want to see have moved from 2 to 5%. So these are the stocks. And same goes with 5%, as there were no stocks, so it is not there. Same goes with the lows. The stocks that are gone below zero or having a minus 2 percentage today, these are the stocks in red. You can see the stocks that are gone below minus 2 percentage. So, and this goes for all the indices that you want to invest your money in. So these are the things that you can do in a heat map. So after that, these are emerging stocks specifically. So these are the stocks which are you can do emerging with. I won't be going further in this. I will just have a brief overview of what are these. Then we have this interesting thing in our SSL app. These are the ESIP ideas. So this is a stock SIP return comparison tool. It answers what if I had invested 5,000 every month, let's say, in a stock instead of a bank FD, doing a bank FD or index fund. So I will just tell you how it works. So ESIP, which means Equity Systematic Investment Plan, lets you invest a fixed amount monthly in stock, similar to what you can do in MF or SIPs. For example, if you have investment 5,000 in this SDFC bank, so let's say the total investment you will be doing in the year is 5,000 into 12, which is 60,000. So in this, you can see the current value of that it has gone up to 73,800, and the returns of it you will be minusing from what you have invested, which is 60,000 minus 73,000. Basically 70,000. What is the current value and what is the total investment? This is that is 60,000. So the returns is 13,000 something compared to what you have invested in Nifty 50 and the FD. So it just shows you how much your money has grown if you have invested in something in the HDFC Bank, which is a very interesting thing. You can just browse for each and every stocks. Then we have FNO section in the Explore for advanced investors and the future tabs, which offer indices performance of Bank Nifty and Nifty 50 and any and further. And the option chain, a list which consists of list of available options and contracts and their prices. Moving ahead, we have most active options. So it comprises of, as you can see, most traded, most bought, OI gainers, OI losers, price gainers. So most traded are the contracts with the highest trading volume, showing a strong demand. Most bought contracts are popular among the investors, indicating interest. OI gainer contracts with rising open interest, more buyers suggesting a bullish outlook. And similar goes to OI losers, contracts with falling open interest, which showed a reduced activity. Price gainers are the contracts that have a drop in price. And further, so now let's move ahead to our main section for what this webinar was being conducted today is the mutual fund. So before starting into this section, I just wanted to answer some of the most common queries that people have in their mind. Let's say for let's start from the basic. Like, what is mutual fund? You might be having in the mind like what it is. You might be hearing that some, yeah, invest in mutual fund, ye mutual fund invest kar lo, SIP करो, लमसम एक से पैसा डाल के रख दो एक जगह। तो वो सारी चीज़ें मैं भी आंसर करूँगा इसमें। सो आई विल जस्ट आंसर द वेरी ब्रीफ क्वेश्चन दैट एवरीवन आस्किंग, what are mutual fund actually? So a mutual fund is like a pools money from many investors, and it is managed by a professional who invest in stocks, bonds, or other assets further. So you buy units of the fund, and your returns depend on how those investments perform. So when you invest in a mutual fund, you don't directly buy stocks or bonds. Instead, you are buying a share of the mutual fund itself, and that share is called a unit. For example, a mutual fund collects money from many investors like you. This money is pooled together and invested in various stocks such as stocks, bonds. So the total value of investment is divided into equal parts. That is called units. So units are simply your share or portion of the mutual fund. So imagine, I will just give you a brief understanding. Like imagine a big pot where the lots of people are putting their money in. Then a professional manager takes that pot and invests it in stocks, bonds, or other assets. So you own a small piece of that pot, and it grows. So does your money. So this is what a mutual fund actually means. Second question might be why is okay. Say this is the mutual fund. So why is I should invest in this? So it is a smart choice because it helps you to it helps in diversification. Your money is spread across multiple investments, which eventually lowers the risk compared to be betting on a single stock. It is managed by the experts. The skilled fund manager analyzes the market and makes decision for you, saving your time and effort. It is affordable. You can start with just a 500, making accessible even if you are on a tight budget. It is flexible. You can buy or sell units easily, and options like SIP let you invest small amounts regularly. So as you can see, the market is volatile, and also you might be having decision. Okay, I will be investing, but when I should invest and what are the decision I should make before investing? So first thing that you must keep in mind, what is your goal? So, are you saving for something like for short term, like if you are going to vacation or something like this, or long term, like you are planning for retirement? Then you must have to see which funds are having that goal in your mind and planning for a timeline. Then there are certain risk level. The equity funds can fluctuate a lot, while the debt funds are steadier. Then you can just make a decision among that. So right now, I just explained you the equity funds can fluctuate a lot, while debt funds are steadier. So you might have a question in your mind: what is this equity funds he's talking about, or what are debt funds? So equity, let's talking about equity funds. So what they invest in, these the equity funds shares of includes a share of companies, also called stocks equities. The goal of it is to grow your money by investing in businesses that can increase in value over time. Then the returns can be high in this, especially in the long term, but also comes with higher risk. For example, if you invest in an equity fund that buys shares of Infosys, Reliance, or TCS, your money will grow if the companies do well. And similar then goes, and the debt funds are what they invest in are the loans and the fixed income instruments like bonds, government securities, or corporate debt. And the goal is to provide stable and regular income with low to moderate risk. The returns are usually lower than equity funds, but more predictable and future. And so, for this example, I will be giving for debt funds is it's like giving a loan to a company or government and earning interest on it. And the after that, you must see the performance of the fund. So look at the how the fund has done over 3 to 5 years to say its track record, though past results don't guarantee the future. So let's move over to a mutual fund section. So you can see your total invested value and unrealized P&L. You can see the top performing scheme, which is also a new feature that got added. So these are the funds with the best 3 year CAGR, which is a compounded annual growth rate, of which is a fancy way of saying average yearly growth. For example, 10% CAGR means your money grows 10% a year, which is compounded. Then we have this SIP calculator, which is also a new feature that got added. So you can just enter a amount here and time period and expected return that you are expecting in any. So you can see I want to invest in 5,000 till the period of 25 years, and you are expecting let's say a 17% return. Then the total value of a portfolio will become 2.4 cr. The investment and the amount you have invested in this is 15 lakh, and the estimated return that you will get in this 25 years is 2.25 cr. That is about this calculator. Then we have most bought with a section. This is also a newly added section. It just have all the schemes that are bought on SBI Securities on the last trading day as it is written. So you can also have a brief overview of each and every section and funds that you can browse and make smarter decisions. Then we have lots of handpicked categories. So every category have their own meaning. Then yes, you can see we have balance advantage, long duration, promising picks, short duration, and ultra. So balance advantage means that it adjusts between stocks and bonds based on market decision. Long duration invest in long-term bonds or steady and predictable returns. Promising funds are targeting high growth sectors or themes. Short duration is like for lower risk and quick access to funds. So these are very things like large cap also. It just gives you a big and stable companies to invest in with a consistent performance. Then after that we have tax saving equity funds that save your tax under the section 80C, and we have then focus funds invest in a few stocks which have high potential. Mid cap are the medium sized companies with room to grow, and many more like large cap. You can just have a brief overview over here. Large cap and mid cap combines big and medium firms, and many more. After that, we move ahead with the NFOs. So NFOs, like you can say, the full form is the new fund offer that is written. Though it is the brand new funds that you can invest it in from start. So you can just see what are the new funds. So on the top, you can see the latest fund that is going on is Access Services Opportunities Fund. As it is a very good fund, you can just have to invest a minimum 100 amount in that, which is a one-time investment you can do. You can see in other fund also, like the Nippon, and the Sudaram GM, everything is there. So I will be just deep down into what a fund have in that. Let's say we pick Motilal Oswal large cap, mid cap. So you have a brief overview of the NAV that is currently going on. The NAV is updated as of 15 July. You can see the overview of this fund, how it is growing in the 1 year time, 3 year time period, 5 year time period, and every other thing. Then you have this asset allocation thing. So you might be wondering what is that. So when you look into mutual fund app, you will see this. This tells you where your money is invested. So like you can see the equity 99.12%, investments in stocks which can grow significantly but carry a higher risk due to the market ups and downs. Debt are investment in bonds or fixed income securities offering a steady returns with lower risk, and others are like it is not there anything written, but these are the cash commodities or small alternative investments for flexibility or safety. So these are the things that you can see, and the companies that this fund is investing in. Now you might be having this thing. Okay, I just have chosen my fund that I want to invest in. I really like this fund. Then why? What if we want to just invest a minimum amount of only 100, like anything, for only just for this one time investment, which is called lump sum. So how we can do that? So just select any of the funds that you want to invest in. Like you can browse everything from there in the mutual fund section. Like the from the top of schemes you can invest from most bought with us, or from the even the handpicked categories. So let's say I will just pick this Access of Service Opportunities Fund. I want to invest in this fund. Invest. I will just click here. Invest for the one time. So here you can see the minimum amount to invest in this fund is 500. So once you pick up the fund, click on this invest one time button, as you can see in the bottom of the screen of this fund. Then enter amount. Let's say I want to do a 500 investment. If this is a minimum, I want to invest a 10,000 amount in this. Just enter your amount in this. Then further going down, you can see this accept terms and conditions that you need to accept before investing the amount in. Then simply click on this place order button after having the, wait 1 second. Let's say I want to invest 500. Then you place the order. Then this confirmation thing will come on. Then after that, I won't be placing this order on the right now. I will just explaining you what will you have to do. After clicking on place order, you will have to pay, transfer funds in your SBI account, SBI Securities account, then UPI, via UPI or net banking. Mostly preferable is UPI. So you will have a request on your UPI app to approve it. Then after you pay the amount for UPI, then orders placed successfully screen will come up, and then your order is successfully placed. Or if you want to invest in SIP, let's say you want to invest regularly हर month आपको करना है SIP, तो आप just click on start SIP button and see this pop-up will come up for the first time if you're not having a mandate. So I will just tell you what this mandate is all about. So you will need a SIP mandate. This is a one-time permission for auto debts that will be having a process in your account. So here is the process. Creating a mandate is a simple process. You just need to enter the amount, select a fund, and just click on Start SIP as I've shown you right now. If no mandate exists, this Create Mandate button will pop up. Then enter the any amount that you want to invest. Let's say I'm just taking a 500 amount. Then below you can just have a set start date of the SIP. Let's say I want to start here. Then accept the terms and conditions here. Then click on create mandate button for auto date, and here you will just have to enter the amount that you want to monthly invest in this fund. Let's say 500. Let's say 500 you want to invest every day, every monthly. Then you have to choose a end date for this mandate that will end on this day. Let's say I want to invest for at least 1 or 2 years. Let's say I'm just randomly picking a date. Then click on proceed. Then after that, you will have this confirmation that you will be have to confirm your bank name, your account number, and IFSC code. I won't be placing an order, but yes, after that, I will just tell you the process of this. After clicking on this, you will get a email from BSC Star MF with the link. So you have to go through that mail, and there is this one link that you have to open there. Then click on it, enter the OTP, and verify with your debit card or net banking that you need to do afterwards. After you are getting an email, then after that, giving an OTP, you will have to wait for the 48 hours for approval. Check on the mandate status reports. So this is what how you can start an SIP with. So as I've so that's all for today. We have explored the SSL app from top to bottom and taken a deep dive into mutual funds. I hope you guys must be able to now invest and explore any stocks that you want to invest from the research ideas. So if you have any questions, so just simply go through this three liners that I've showed you profile section. Then bottom you can see the help and support section where you can find your VRM name and email address. You can just contact them Monday to Friday from 8:45 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. and for Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So thank you all for joining us today.